The FAX bus system in Fresno serves a large portion of the community. In 2010, FAX served 18 million passengers. John Downs, a planning manager for FAX, says plans are underway for a more efficient bus system.
The federal government's about to give us an award for about $38.5 million, which allows me to build up a new transit system along the Blackstone and Ventura-Kings Canyon corridors. Using some techniques and some technologies, it's going to allow us to radically reduce the dwell time on the corridor. We have a very high rate of folks who can't afford to drive cars, who don't own cars. They don't have any other way to get around. So in Fresno, the transit system allows those people to be part of our society. It allows them to go to work, it allows them to go to school and shop and get an education and just life in general. So it's a very important part of our community.
The bus is my main form of transportation. For me, it usually takes like an hour just to get to work every day.
My home route is Route 26, which is on Palm Avenue. In my case, it's about a 20-minute ride for me.
From school, it takes me 2 buses to get to the nose office. I catch bus 28 and 38, and that's usually about like an hour-long bus ride.
It's my only form of transportation. It's the only way I got to get around. It helps me get around easier, and it allows me to get to school and places I need to go. And it's much easier than learning to get my license because it's better.
Some riders claim that Fresno Area Express isn't express at all. Instead, they say it's unreliable, it doesn't show up to stops on time.
People expect the bus to be at their stop at a certain time, and sometimes the buses are like maybe 5 minutes late, 10 minutes late. Like if they have somewhere to go, like a doctor's appointment, an interview, maybe even school, you're late.
Riders on FAX saw a fare increase of 25 cents this January, the first fare increase of the bus system in 10 years. According to California law, public transit systems like FAX must recover 20% of operating costs through the fare. But this increase has been tough on passengers in an already hard economic climate.
Even though they upped the fare 25 cents, it's like a big difference.
That $1.25 that you pay for your trip provides a subsidized trip. The average cost for a trip in Fresno for last year was $2.11. So you're not paying for the cost of riding the bus, you're just helping us make up the difference.
In addition to these troubles, riders claim FAX can be unsafe.
When it gets dark, I'm terrified of catching a bus, actually. I think I'm going to get mugged or something.
We're going to protect our passengers. Every bus is wired with a button that calls police immediately. It sends off a flag. Police will be dispatched to that bus immediately, and I mean like right now.
Some of the bus drivers are really rude, so I think they should go to school to be better people dealing with the public, or they shouldn't be driving buses.
Every time a bus driver comes to work for us, they have 6 weeks of training, intensive training. Driving a bus is an easy job. Dealing with people becomes a challenge.
Comments on the Fresno Bee's website show some community members are not supportive of government money going to public transportation. The future for an improved bus system is uncertain, and for FAX riders who are waiting for a better public transportation system in Fresno, that uncertainty is a part of their everyday life. For the No Youth Media, I'm Jaleesa Vickers.